Hello, my friends, my foes, my hoes. I don't know why I keep saying that, it's kind of sticking. Welcome back. Today we are playing another game. I've been feeling the games lately. It's just a really nice way to take a break from work while still staring at a screen and killing my eyes. Also, don't mind the phone, I'm just trying out a couple of things in terms of mic and sound. I'm also not using headphones today, but I am plugged in. I just have a very mild headache and I don't really want to myself with the headphones. I just want to preface this video with a trigger warning for eating disorders if that's something you might be concerned about or affected by. From what I understand, this game is very much about what life is like living with anorexia. I personally struggled with a lot of body image and eating issues growing up too, but I'm sure we'll get into it at some point. But yeah, just saying, trigger warning. The game for today is going to be Shrinking Pains.
I think it was made in a game jam, which is, from what I understand, it's this event where everyone sort of comes together and creates little games in a short span of time. And this one won a couple of awards, actually. Let's get into it. Partner preference. I feel like I'm not super open about this, but I am bi. So let's just go with everyone. Did your ceiling always look like that? Light slants in from the bedroom window, falling in stripes across the sheets. You can feel Taylor waking next to you. He yawns, stretching his limbs to fit the corners of the bed. His skin presses against yours, sweet in its accident, before he lays a kiss to your shoulder. Okay, Taylor. Good morning, love. You hear feet pad across the floor as he leaves the room. You lie in bed and wait for another hour, checking your phone. After all, you don't have anywhere to be until tonight. No new messages. Eventually, you pull yourself out of bed. It's harder than you remember it being. You join Taylor in the kitchen. He's making coffee. How are you feeling? I'm okay. You sure? You're not looking great. Jeez, Taylor. He looks worried, his delicate features tighten their concern. He avoids your eyes. Would you like a coffee? Taylor asks, and immediately makes you one, leaving you little choice. You don't want him to worry. He chatters to fill in the silence and stirs in too much sugar when you're not looking. You wrap your hands around the cup to appease him. Taylor, you're cute. I'm looking forward to tonight. Do you remember to make the booking? Of course, Blue Ginger. Look at my virtual self. There's something brittle in Taylor's smile as he packs his lunch. When you're sure Taylor won't come back, you pour it down the sink. I guess we're in Blue Ginger now. Thank you for organizing this. You haven't eaten today. You'd like to keep it that way. You have to do this for him, you have to try. The menu makes your hands shake and you hide them beneath the table. Taylor orders. The waiter asks for your order. Oh. I'd probably want to go for a salad or vegetables. He tells you about work, you update him on Yuto. Yuto? I guess we'll find out who Yuto is in a bit. I stare at Taylor's plate. The quail carcass ripped apart, blood and butter coagulating. I see he saws a piece of breast indelicately. I wish I were him and could lift a fork to teeth and feel it fat and feel it heavy in my belly. It makes me sick. I cannot stop thinking about food. Oh no, Taylor's crying. Don't cry, Taylor. He exits the restaurant without looking back. Oh, I'm so sorry, Taylor. You're very, very attractive. Yuto says, "Hey! None of us have heard from you for a while. Are you okay?" I guess I'm close enough to Yuto if he or she is checking up on me. Alright, let yourself in, Yuto. I'll see you in a bit. I wait to the sound of the front door closing. Did I fall asleep again? Yuto says I'm unpacking the groceries. My vision swims as I get out of bed. Ah, this must be Yuto. Half-empty grocery bags laid out in front of him. Okay, you can see the shiny red of capsicums. Hey, sleepyhead. I'm sorry to hear about Taylor. I know you really loved him. I know, I probably really did. I probably really do. I know that you stop eating when you're stressed, so I brought the basics. Yuto continues. Fruit, veg, chicken, a little something. I'm gonna pass on the chicken. I'm gonna help myself, is that okay? I nod. Yuto busies himself and twists off some meat for himself. My stomach lurches. Hey! I'm worried about you. It's been a while since everyone's seen you. It's my birthday, you should come. Where is it? At Blue Ginger, your favorite. Look. You can't. Oh, okay. I'm having a full-blown thing now. I don't think that will work. What? Why? I can't. Sorry. Yuto's mouth twists, his hands twist. I don't remember the last time my fridge was this full. I've learned my lesson the last time I binged. Is this really worth it? I'm gonna reach out to Taylor. I think I miss Taylor. I really do. See? I really miss him. I'm hungry, I'm angry, I'm tired. I only remember how I got here in stolen moments, her glare across the bar, the way she stole half-empty wine glasses out of people's hands. Is what's in your head so riveting? She's easily the most beautiful person I've seen in real life. I look like a bird, thank you. She carelessly flicks the ashes onto the sheets. Oh my goodness. Will you sing for me, little bird? I don't know. She purrs my ear. Her fingernails are black and sharp on the points. Jeez. They leave long red marks down my back, my front, and the cellulite scarred skin of my thighs. Okay, I'm not gonna read this out loud, in case YouTube hates me, but dang, I'm into some stuff. I'll have bruises for weeks. I'm going to order room service. What would you like? I'm still drunk and aching, but I pull myself out of bed. The thought of food scares me more than her hidden kind of violence. I'm in front of the fridge. Why am I in front of the fridge? I can feel blood slide down my inner thigh. I mean, you can obviously see that there's an apple and there's some leftover chicken that Yuto brought us. But the main character's eyes, I only see lettuce and water as viable choices because of the eating disorder. It's not even a choice at this point. It's like you just don't even see the food as food. It's not even something that your mind, your brain would even begin to entertain. Time stretches, time lags. I'm not sure how I got here. I don't remember getting into the car, pulling out of the driveway, navigating the traffic lights near my home. I don't think any person in this position right now would actually want to reach out to anyone. Eating nothing is the only choice now, but I'm gonna try and click the blurry bubble just to see what happens. I guess the voice is getting softer and softer. The voice of reason, maybe? See how small the voice of reason can get. Okay, that's really small. That's really messed up. Okay, I guess I gotta eat nothing. Did your ceiling always look like that? No messages. I consider sending one. I give up. Did my ceiling always look like that? I think I passed out. I spent all day seeing how many coins I can fit into the hollows above my collarbones. And I think I passed out again. I wonder how much smaller I can get. Did your... I guess that's the end. I hope I didn't die. I really hope I didn't die. Whew. That was something. For a short game, I'm actually pretty surprised by how unnerving it was. It's definitely a very real representation of eating disorders. I mean, I've never been formally diagnosed with any eating disorders, but I'm no stranger to the topic. I've known people that struggled with these issues for years, and probably as long as I've known them for, eventually becomes part of your identity, and it's so deeply rooted. I can't even begin to describe how intertwined and trapped it can make you feel. The messed up part is when it doesn't feel like it's a trap anymore, and it feels like something that is just a part of you, and it comes more naturally than being without the disordered behaviors. I really like this game. I think even with the choices in the style of the game, like just the grey tones and the black and white, life does lose its luster a lot of the times once you've sunk to a very dark place by yourself, and it becomes a lot more easy to isolate yourself and not want to let people in anymore, and instead find a lot more solace in these different patterns and behaviors. And a lot of it's about control too, just being able to control the food that you put in your mouth and the food that you surround yourself with. I might play it again just to see what happens if I choose to reach out to Yuto or my other friends. I don't know if I want to be making these choices as someone that's actively wanting to isolate myself, or as a player that wants to experience more of the game, and to see what happens if I do choose these choices to interact and go further down the storyline. That's Shrinking Pains. It is available on Steam. I will put the link in the description down below if you want to check it out. It does make for a pretty quick playthrough if you want to have the experience for yourself and make different choices than I have. Hits a little closer, you know what I mean? Hits a lot more deep in a way. I hope this video comes out a little differently. I've been playing around with a bunch of things in my setup, and I hope the experience is just a little nicer. Thank you so much for coming along today. Appreciate you choosing to share your time with me as always, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.